Whenever a butterfly hangs around out in my entertainment area, if we're sitting out there, I always say, "Hello, Dad." Hi YouTube friends, it's Lee here. Welcome to the 9th of December, which is the 5th day of DEPHEMEREMBER, an open collaboration hosted by Barbara from 49 Dragonflies and Louisa Heinzel. So this is prompt for the 9th of December, journaling card and beloved visitor. What I'm going to use for my beloved visitor is an image that I've printed onto an acetate sheet of me and my father, who passed away in 2016. And this was taken, I think I was about 4, maybe 5. And the mower man has just started the mower up. Of course, I'm recording, so they have to wait for the traffic. It'll be along very shortly. So I printed it onto acetate, and then I've sewn it to this piece of it's a eco-dyed piece of lawn or something like that. I actually had to glue the edges of the photo before I could sew it. I tried once and it just kept sliding around, so I've got that. Now that's going to be my beloved visitor. But also I'm going to use a butterfly, because my friend told me that if you have a butterfly that hangs around you for a bit, it's somebody that you love. And yeah, so every now and then we get these really big butterflies that will come through and just flutter around in the outdoor area where we're sitting, and I always say, "Hi Dad," whenever one turns up. So that's my beloved visitor. So I'll make my journaling card out of this, but then my journaling card needs a pocket to go into, doesn't it? So maybe make a pocket out of this, so it's a bit of the leftover of, I used it somewhere else. Where did I use it? Oh, in the background here. Yeah. So this is really nice. It's just coffee dyed paper. I've sprayed over it through a stencil to get the design on the paper. Okay, so I'll make the pocket first, because it's no use having a card if it's got nowhere to go. So firstly I'm just going to fold up a little bit of the bottom of that, and now I'll work out, so that's about the height I want it. So I could always fold a bit back around too, which is the better side. I'm going to just tear this bit off and fold a bit back this way, and then it'll be like a double pocket with a little bit of a tuck spot, like that. So the pocket will be here, the pocket will be here, and then the tuck spot will be there. And then I just need to fold a bit of this back in this way, and that'll do for my pocket. So what I will do is take it to my sewing machine and stitch around it. Just prefer that to be a bit more like that. And tear a bit of that off and leave that bit in there. It'll be like that. Okay, gonna go stitch. Okay, so I'm gonna make this into a little cluster and then stitch it together. Stitch that together and tore the excess paper off the back. Just left enough to glue it on. I'm going to ink around the edge of this. This is vintage photo. Okay. So that will go on there. I suppose I could just glue it on now. Then I can't change my mind about it. So that's art glitter glue I've got in a little squeezy bottle. So I'm going to pop that on there. I'm going to glue down my pocket, and then I can make my journaling card. So I'm going to pop that on there like that. Looks lovely. What have I got here? Where's my stamp? Got my little text stamp. Going to just put a little bit of text on there. And just the odd bit. And here. Will do. So I think I can put that away and make the journaling card. Never mind. I'll make a good tag. I was just thinking about that. That's quite interesting, that edge. I might just leave it with a cutout there, just because I can. Just reduce it a little bit. So journaling card. Alright, what are we going to put on the outside of that? That'll be the front. Okay, so that's going to be the actual writing part of the card. This will be where I'm going to attach my image, and I'm going to put some of this fabric, a little bit of this on. So if I glue that on, I can leave that sticking up, and then that can be like a frame. Let me see how this is going. You see this scallop bit here, which is actually, I think, on the inside of whatever this was, maybe, not sure. And then that can go on there, like so. I think that needs to come down a bit. Okay, so I'm just going to rip that off. Okay, so that tore a little bit. It's made me think about something else. I should just spit that off. There's a bit of too much of a gap there for me between the top and so I'd prefer it to be like that. So I can glue that on, and then I can glue this on here. Do we even see that scalloped edge? We don't. So I might as well just tear that off. I might. I know what I'm going to do with it. I'm going to put it on the envelope, the pocket. So I can put that there underneath. Alright, let's go with that plan. So I'll just use art glitter glue to glue down the fabric. I don't know that my machine would actually get through that. It might. Just around the edges. Where it might be visible, because I don't think it will be visible anywhere else. That's going to go up there. Okay, I'm just going to glue this down. Not going to try and sew it on the machine or anything. It's just courting disaster, I think, doing that. Okay, so let's just put a little bit of this under there before I glue it down completely. And another bit over here. Want the edge to be a bit more mucky than that. Put a clip on each corner of that just to hold it while it sets off. Put that to the side for a moment. Bring the book back in. And I think let's stick a little bit of this on there. Maybe a little bit of something else. Book text or something. Maybe a little bit of this. If you can hear the splashing noise, that's my dog jumping into the swimming pool. She's having fun, and I'm thinking of going out there and joining her very soon. Let's put that on there. Like that. Does it need something else? Got this. I saw a little bit of lace on my desk a moment ago. Where did that go? There we go. Got that. Got this. That's pretty. Put a bit of that on there. Doing a good job of sticking it to my finger. Okay. Now, how's this going? Should be set by now. Okay. And sit in there like that. A little bit of a haircut. Okay, I want to put some spatters on there. I've also got this little image of Dad too. I did think about putting that on here, but I think it's just a bit too much. I'll use it for something else. Oh, yesterday I lost that flower and it was stuck on my arm, and it was hours later that I found it, and I just finished having lunch. I sort of had my arm up on my you know, resting my chin on my hand. I looked down, I thought, oh, I got a big blob of food or something stuck on my arm. And as it turned out, it was it was the little flower. They've got oh, it's like double-sided tape on the back of them. I can see it in my when I was going through and editing the video. I can see it stuck to my arm. Just going to add a little bit of water to that. I don't know whether this is going to work because this brush is so stiff. Try that again. And it's waterproof drawing ink, so it'll you know, it won't smudge. I'll put a little bit on the photo. Cover up. That's a little bit more than I expected, but anyway, I don't actually mind it that it's on the fabric. That's okay. So I'm going to let them dry. What can I do with this? Alright, where's a page that could do with a smudge? This one. Okay. Kept these labels all sitting on the side of my desk so I would actually use them, because I haven't been using them, so I want to put a couple of them on, and I can do that around the wet ink. Okay, I think that'll do that, and I'll just let it dry and I'll be back. Alrighty, so that's the finished product there. So I've got my need to glue that again. Come off. I'm wondering, should I just cut it off? Because I said I was okay with that splatter, but I really wasn't. I was just trying to make it sound like I was. I wasn't. Okay, so we'll do it like that. So that's a picture of my dad. And the significance of the beloved visitor is the butterflies. So whenever a butterfly hangs around out in my entertainment area, if we're sitting out there, I always say, "Hello, Dad," to it. Journaling card, you can write on that side. I put a butterfly on there. Done the excuse me, done the day and the prompt, and in these little pockets I've just put these little things. I do have a video, I believe, on how to make them. I'll link it if I can find it. Another little card in there, and we have the journal card goes in here like that, and that is day 5, or for the 9th of December. So let me know in the comments what you think about it. So if you haven't got time to leave a comment, you can just leave me a heart or a smiley face, that's fine. I really love this. I've always loved that photo of me and Dad. It's one of my favourites. And that was taken at a place called Mahia Beach over in New Zealand. Okay. Alrighty, so that's it. I'll see you tomorrow for the 10th of December. That's my birthday, by the way. Feel free to send gifts. Altered pocket and texture fragments is the prompt. Okay, hope that's given you some inspiration, and see you for the next video. Hugs and cheers from Australia. Hooroo.